of governance to the gift of exhortation.
And did we not do the gift of exhortation?
It is tied to the gift of prophecy. So the first reading is Acts chapter 15 and verse 32.
Okay. Acts 15:32. Okay. Way down here. There's 30 there. And Judas and Silas, being prophets also themselves, exhorted the brethren with many words and confirmed them.
Okay. I was sitting here trying to think. Me and Philip have been trying to come up with a lesson on edification now for since we've had this bad weather. I think it's been over a month that we were supposed to deliver this lesson, and we keep working on it. And it came to me the other day that it was like being a coach. Somebody's doing bench presses, and you're like, "You can do it! You can do it! Come on, push! You can do it!"
Yeah.
And you don't think of that as being encouraging, but exhortation is actually, pointing out where somebody's doing wrong, so that you're encouraging them to do the right thing. And you're trying to send them in the right direction. So it's encouraging person what they should be doing, and so that might come across that's preaching, and it might come across as negative or something, but you always think of encouraging as and edification as building somebody up. But some part of it might be tearing out the rot to you got to demo before you remodel.
This is true,
and that's painful. Yeah. And so 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 1. I'm giving you a little preview of edification.
Furthermore, then we beseech you, brethren, and exhort you by the Lord Jesus, that is as if you've received of us how you ought to walk and to please God, so you would abound more and more.
Boy, if you read that in our churches today, they'd have a freak show, because we exhorted you how you should walk.
Yep. And to please God.
And to please God. You don't tell me how to walk and please God.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you're arrogant and stuck up and you think you're God. You're not. Titus chapter 1 verse 9.
Titus chapter 1 verse 9. Holding fast the faithful word as he hath been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince. Shoot. I lost it. Verse 9. Wow. It went to the next chapter. I'm so sorry.
Titus 1:9.
Yep. It went to the next chapter over. Okay, hold on. Here we go. That he may be able to, by sound doctrine, both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers.
Okay. 2 Kings chapter 17 and verse 13.
Okay. Back up here to the old 2 Kings. Say again.
Verse 17, or chapter 17, verse 13.
Okay. 17:13. Almost there.
Up here, if you want to pay attention.
Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah. See, my phone is flipping back up for some reason. 2 Kings 17, verse
13.
Because
you touch it at the top of the page.
I haven't been touching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
These phones are very sensitive.
Yeah. Verse 13. I was like, what in the world? It went all the way back up. Okay. Get to 13. Let me mark it. Yet the Lord testified against. Did you see? I didn't touch it. It went all the way back up to the top.
Well, maybe it means I should start reading.
Yeah.
Let me read from now on because we have a lot to read.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I seem to be able to read faster than you can. I'm sorry. Second Kings 17 and verse 13. If you can pet Katie for me.
Yep. Okay.
Yet the Lord testifieth against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, Turn ye from your evil ways and keep my commandments and my statutes according to all the law which I command your fathers and which I sent to you by my servant the prophets. And so this was a exhort, the gift of exhortation. Like I said, not everyone has the gift of exhortation, but at least one person in the church has the gift of exhortation. It's usually the preacher, and so that concludes that section. Now we're going to move on to the next section, which is